Hello dear children. Today let us begin with another grammar lesson, that is nouns gender. So let us begin with the lesson. Before we move into the lesson, let us know what do we mean by the word gender. Gender is the quality of a noun or a pronoun that classifies it into masculine, feminine, common or neuter gender. So gender is any quality of which is given to a noun or a pronoun which classifies or categorizes them into male, female, common or neuter genders. For example, my brother Dushyant and Mrs. Adlakha's daughter Kanupriya are friends. Second example is they went to the same school. Some important things that we learn from the above sentences or the previous sentences are: the word brother tells us that the person about whom we are speaking is a man, that is, he is a male. So the second point that we note is the word daughter tells us that the person about whom we are speaking is a woman or she is a female. Friends tell us that the person about whom we are speaking may be a man or a woman, or a male or a female. School tells us that the noun is an inanimate thing and is neither a female nor a male. So it is something which doesn't come under these categories. Thus, just by looking at these words, we can know whether the person is a male or a female, and also whether it is a living or a non-living thing, and also it is a class name that can refer to both male or female people. Nouns have 4 genders. So let us learn by them one by one. A noun that denotes a male person or animal is said to be of the masculine gender. So if we speak about a man or anything or any person or animal who is a man or a male, we tell those kind of genders as masculine gender. For example, man, boy, dad, brother, son, uncle, and so on. The second one is a noun that denotes a female person or animal is said to be of the feminine gender. So if we speak about someone who is female or who is a girl, so we tell such genders as feminine gender. For example, woman, girl, queen, aunt, hen, etc. The third one is a noun that denotes a thing without life, that is neither male nor female. It is said to be in the neuter gender. So for example, if there are non-living things like the car, the chair, the table, pen, phone, etc., all these things are non-living things, which means they do not have any life. So these things are neither male nor female. The fourth type of gender is common gender. For example, student, child, friend, pupil, parent. These words do not indicate whether the person is a male or a female. So it can be anyone or both also. So such genders are known as common gender. Now let us learn how can we form feminine nouns. So feminine gender can be formed in many different ways. But first let us look into the first way. So by adding ESS to the masculine form of any word, we can get the feminine gender of that thing or person. Let us have a look into a few examples. The first one is lion changes to lioness. So here you can observe that lion is in the male form and it is converted or changed into the female form or feminine gender by just adding ESS at the end of it. The next one is priest changes to priestess. So here also you can observe that the word priest in the masculine gender form changes to the feminine gender priestess by just adding ESS at the end of it. A few more examples are of the same kind. Author changes to authoress. Shepherd changes to shepherdess. Hire changes to hiress. Host changes to hostess. An important thing to note here is sometimes the spelling of the word may also change before adding ESS. The word changes or the spelling changes after we add ESS to it. So, hunter changes to huntress. Here you can observe that the spelling of hunter is Hunter in the masculine form, but in the feminine gender it changes to Huntress. So here you can observe that the letters E and R have changed their places and hence you can see a change in their spelling. The next one is emperor changes to empress. Here also you can observe that emperor EMPEROR is in the masculine form and changes into the feminine form by changing the spelling of emperor as EMPRESS. A few more examples are also of the same kind. Duke changes to duchess. Waiter changes to waitress. Governor changes to governess. Tiger changes to tigress. Actor changes to actress. Poet changes to poetess. God changes to goddess. Let us know about the third type of gender, that is common gender, along with the neuter gender, which is of the fourth type. So common gender. Common gender refers to either male or female. So here we are commonly referring to the males and the females. For example, parent, teacher, child, friend, baby, etc. You can observe from these examples that we are neither talking about a male nor a female. It can be any one of them and hence it refers to common gender. An important thing to note here is we often refer to a pet animal or a domestic animal like a cat or a dog as he or she. So the next type of gender is neuter gender. Neuter gender refers to non-living things, which means they are not living. They don't live. They are non-living, without life. Non-living things that are neither male nor female. So these gender, the words which come under this gender are neither male nor female and also they are non-living. For example, chair, egg, taxi, school, ink, umbrella, etc. Another important thing to learn here in this lesson is about collective nouns. So, collective nouns such as army, flock, crew, etc. denote collections of living beings. So here you can observe that we usually say an army of soldiers, a flock of birds, a crew of sailors, and so on. In these examples, we are referring only to some group of people. So these are usually collective, but they are mainly classified as neuter gender. Few examples are class, army, battalion, choir, etc. Battalion means a form of military. Now, we will be learning about some important things we have to remember from this lesson? The first thing is that a noun that denotes a male person is said to be as a masculine gender. Similarly, a noun that denotes a female person or animal is said to be a feminine gender. The next important thing is common gender denotes either to male or female. It can be any one of them. Neuter gender refers to non-living things that are neither male nor female. An important feature of this gender is that at times, only at certain points, these nouns can be classified as neuter gender. Which nouns? Yes, collective nouns. These can be classified as neuter gender. For example, a class is a collection of students and the students are living. But still, class, it refers to a neuter gender. Dear children, I hope you have understood this lesson. Thank you.